Please be informed that this vessel contains... Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Hello, Marauder. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion.
Hi.
Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I am programmed to take orders. Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yes.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time. These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Oh.
If you're equipped...
Don't need that. Order. Don't need that shotgun either. Doesn't have anything. Still don't have anything. Cool. Time to shoot someone. Who is this? Hello, good sir.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Yeah, I'm gonna lie completely because I killed them.
Accidentally, brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. You. Oh,
yeah.
And be sure to stop by.
Oh, that looks hideous. I don't understand how they know I killed him when we're like this far away. I could literally lie and just say like, "Oh no, someone else killed him." I actually killed the Marauders. Oh, I'm so dog shit. That's crazy.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a Marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
I'm a murderer.
You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. Look. I'll...
Oh wait, that dude had a mission. I forgot. God, I'm gonna go back and talk to him.
Grave digging's up. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you... Edgewater is a company town. Renting... 4 workers still haven't paid up. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Where are my missions? There we go.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. The war! The coming... I'm talking about... Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Well, this... I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project. I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Facts.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base. Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think...
I don't see the double jump at all. I know I can see it if I throw it like backwards.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. trap, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Where's the cantina?
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
I would have shot that dude in his face.
Please, physical hygiene. No, thank you. That's quite... I'm Conrad. You will also report to me in the event of your death. Ah, gravesite. As broke as pie crust, friend. I simply... With what? Tell... Not a bad idea. Your idea. Much obliged. What can I do? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. I can't ask Silas. Yes, I suppose. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature.
Like, come on, man. I need this. Okay.
Yes. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
What?
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. And what are you doing? Silas knows, doesn't he? Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. Not long for this world.
Yeah.
The date of my expiration is fast approaching.
And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows... You are? There's a cache of anthrax. I need... You a blood... I know. Read...
You're making a mistake for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Oh, that's crazy.
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
You're ugly. Got him, right?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Watch yourself. I murder you right now.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Laura... Shame, though. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine. Just between... Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. When one of... In other words... Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his Adams be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair...
Where's the bathroom? Right? Because he said it was here. No, I was not at the cantina.
We read the latest report.
Only the part that said we endangered.
Only McDevitt spoke hadn't abandoned them. Cannery could use them. Yeah, there is.
Another zero G.
No, he's over there.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
$188. That's not bad. Type of weapons that we got here. Oh, you got AKs and whatnot. Nah, no actual good ones.
Bring us honors. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Time's come for you. If you die horribly,
so he took the gun and didn't give it to me. Or is that... Okay, it was a little thingy. Okay. Yeah. What am I doing now? Gotta watch out because there was some like bandits and stuff around here last time I played. Oh, there they are, right there. As I spoke it into existence, they're right there. That dude is not someone. You got a shocking situation. No? Oh, stop. That's crazy. Okay. 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 There's a vending machine here? Nope, it's just probably something. Well, it is what it is. I might need this one. Nope, back to this one. Bam. There's a dude above. Are they all in here? Definitely switching one of those. Well, dude just... I played Call of Duty. So, like... Why would you try me with a sniper in my hands? I want to get up there. Oh. That dude had the key to... I need that. Need multiple of those. Don't need no melee weapons. Not gonna hack that. Yeah. That's a shotgun. Is there more bypasses here? Yeah. Is that a pick? That was. I might actually keep that pick first and stuff. Future.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Okay.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Do I have to get out of here? Then take all that if need be.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
That's crazy. I shoot you for that.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Facts, facts.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know. My
Wait a minute, what?
My offer remains standing.
Why? Okay, it's just taking time.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
That's lying.
He doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Wow, is there a thing? Is there a thing? I wanted to see what my guns would look like with a suppressor. I'm depressed. I have to go all the way around. Why are you yelling? Some people just never seen bullets fly, you know?
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Okay. Iron sight or no iron sight? No iron sight.
I only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
I'm gonna keep the Sorry, real quick. Sorry, I'm getting a message in Discord. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry again. Just take a shortcut. I know, shh, don't tell me to shh. I'm trying to shh these guys. They had this like on for a bit or something. Why? Beats me. I like that little bling 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 bling. Oh, isn't this where all the extra stuff is at?
Clever.
Sorry. Discord again. Never mind. That wasn't towards me. Don't mess with us.
I've always wanted to poke around in here. Incoming!
Everyone all right?
How are you gonna shoot at me and then just start to leave? Oh, I thought I almost got stuck. I almost actually did get stuck. Look how beautiful that looks. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Yeah. I'm gonna give her that. She can stay with that because I don't know. Yeah, that she does way more damage. Yeah. Just in case. I didn't even stop by the other stuff. That's the one that I have to go to.
Where's I could do that?
This is way too neat for someone not to be coming back over here, you know? Someone either just got ran out of this place or
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
It actually
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A Geo what? Look, if you're gonna... Yeah, that... Enough... No, it's not like Zoe to go wander. Can't imagine. Could do without the gallows.
Oh, this is actually nice.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it.
Chill out.
What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
True, 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 true. I'm not a hero.
I trust you will listen.
I'm not a hero. There we go. And then I'll just go back to handguns and hacking. Time to go hunting first. At dead night like this, it's not really dead night, but that was too sick.
Oh, wow!
That sounded pleasant. Where did all the other guys just die out? What? Are they that far back? Okay. Shocking event. No shot, I missed that, so like up close and personal.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Me?
You're fast.
Hello? Oh.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation? You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Facts.
I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
It's fucked.
I got kicked out of I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
By the way, I'm gonna look for outfits like that because that looks kind of cool. Someone lost a leg. Take a turn and talk to that lady. Let her know. At a dead of night, I murdered everyone.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Actually,
I don't know.
outfit. Where'd you get it? I might just divert power over here.
Zoe said fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Okay. I would not like that one. There's two here, I guarantee you. That. Okay. 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 I'm going with that one. Actually, I'll take this and I'll give her that. So I can do lock picking. And I'm gonna save these just in case because they all got stealth. But everything else gets sold.
You hungry? Something fresh off the limb, and that includes.
Need that.
Something I can help?
Why do I still have that pickaxe? Because that's I'm not gonna use that. It does way too little damage for me to actually care.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Yeah, he did. Swag. Look at that iron sight. Looks nice. Does 41 damage? That's nice. Probably do more with me leveling up my gun. After this mission, I'm probably gonna end it, and I'm probably gonna go play Siege or something. I don't know. I'm also getting into some D&D stuff, so I might just go to edit my characters and stuff. There is a D&D group that I joined, so the campaign already started, so I'm a little bit late, so hopefully you know. Oh, I didn't even visit the guy. Oh my god. Who the? What's up? Oh my god. You had a lot. Oh, they done killed him. Oh, unalived him. They unalived him. Oh my god. This looks like a war zone. Did I send a chunk of... Oh, I saw this head flying. Nice. What gun do I have? Why does that have that? Why? Doesn't she have a special one? Yeah, she does. So why does mine? What? I'm losing myself. Alright, well, I gotta go back and talk to buddy dude, the priest. I think is who he is. I'm all discombobulated. I don't know why I came over here without talking to him. I don't know why I did all that other stuff first and then, you know the vibes. Does this have a suppressor with a sight? That's nice. Hold on, let me see. That does. That's nice. That's super nice. I want that gun. That giant revolver like. That's a nice gun. Super, super nice gun.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
I am.
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
That one. I'm gonna pass it to her.
I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Yes.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
So I was right.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. If you manage to... It's a handwritten journal. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yoke... Well, I've spent my life searching for the keys to... I became so desperate... Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more But that's neither here nor there. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Actually...
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I shall see... I'll meet...
ship is in the one place I don't really need it to be. Actually, let me see if I could take this sight off and keep the suppressor, because I don't need this sight. Why? Is it just me, or? That's a funny looking suppressor. Gonna give him that shotgun. Now I gotta find him on my ship.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay. So he's not even here. So I can't even I can't even get him to be a part of this one. Cool. I still think I should give them the second people liberate a whole like city.
Got it. Heads down.
Why'd you say it like that? Does the mask change your voice? That was creepy. That was really creepy.
control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'm ready for this! Everyone all right?
Unexpected noise identified. Investigating.
Get ready!
You didn't have to kick him once he was literally down. That's crazy work that you did that. Well, that's not bad, but...
Three switches. That'll be easy enough. Great work.
I'm gonna come back for that later. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's a person who has that.
Great work!
Nope. Zip, zap, zoop.
Oh.
Jesus. I saw the whole... everything come off that. Don't be just standing there like that. You got your shit knocked out. Where is that? Where's Buddy Dude over here?
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Where is he?
No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not. Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with... You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed. There's a bit... Oh. Funny thing. The tail. Forgot what...
Oh, he sat down.
More. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Veil?
Oh yeah, they're fighting each other.
Hey, that's impressive. Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Process performed.
Don't memorize.
Unexpected.
Let's go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil? Yeah. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. It just comes off cold to me, is all. Last. I'm not sure what the bite is. All I know is the decision's final. Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yes.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Okay.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
to go talk to her. Shit. She's gonna be pissed. I know she is, but maybe I could like talk the guy down or something. Maybe just murder him in cold blood and then come back here and be like, well, he's dead, so take his spot. GG's.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas, and you offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing.
Shit, I hit that.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not... Whoa.
Are you,
Great, just great.
Oh gosh, no,
I seen you once. Well, fact is, I'll take all the help I can get. You ever heard of the young
Those are good.
I know. No. The geothermal plant? Now that is... I appreciate you going through... In fact... I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get You know something? I could... It's... You know where to find...
Marauder. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back. I don't... Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Sure. Suit your...
Look at that.
I'm gonna talk to him, make him step down, and then have her like come back, let them know he stepped down so they can all go back. Blah blah blah, and this mission's done. Put the regulator and end my stream for today. Did it all myself. If he doesn't step down, he dies.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool... I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So... I expected as much. I've been thinking about it. I could use Adelaide back, but if she's being obstinate, try to talk her followers into returning. We need the extra hands. Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer.
Watch yourself.
Unless you can demonstrate to me that we are helpless without her, I see no... I don't believe you. You are disparaging our parent company. We are a Spacer... I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said... Evidence. No, but I will give you a word of advice.
How do I get evidence? Do I just like rip a fruit down or something? Like what do I do? Jesus Christ. Maybe this one mission, it's more than I expected it to be.
Bound to spoil at this rate.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
I don't know how to get you. Give me something.
Look at that. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy. Tell him how I've made the Veil blue. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up.
That took a turn for the worse. That... Jesus. This could have been all a lot easier if my guy could have just said, they're not coming back unless she comes back, so you need to step down if you really want them back. Something as simple as that would have made it all better. But no. They had to tell me that it was human corpse that were dead. I got grinded up like powder to be fertilized. That's crazy work.
You might not care for my leadership.
No, I don't.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren? Adelaide has been using dead... What a remarkably efficient solution. You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people, my life here is ended.
I just ruined that man's life, and all I said to him was literally, have a great life, man. Have a great life. I didn't care. That's crazy work. This way. I gotta remember to hit them in the stomach. Because that's going to be like the next planet that I go to, if I'm not mistaken. I'm already level 7 here. Did I also do all of the quests? There's like 3 of them that need to be finished. Hello. How are you?
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I had a... Ooh.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
What happened? Sprat fell into a transform...
Adelaide said that? Was she... something...
My God, what is that? Why is that a thing? Jesus. What do I need to do there? I'm gonna go to the ship first. I'm not about to do all that extra stuff. I'm gonna do this first, because maybe next time I'll do the rest of that and then go on space and do the rest of the stuff. Finish the game, go to the DLCs, because I have the DLCs. And everything will be good as...
Is this your ship?
Yes.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just... What are we...
Captain, what can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
And there we go. So that was fun. Hope everyone had a great rest of their time. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Oh, God. Communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
How are you feeling, by the way? What you saw in the Hope has... You need to get to Stellar Bay. Gladys Culcan... Excellent. I'll send her up. I call it the... Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. And remember, the board's...
Transmission...
Okay, well... Thank you guys for sticking around, and have a great rest of your day and be safe.